Hello, this is Bill Drennan in Wuhan, Yucatan, and all the stores here are totally out of hand sanitizer or alcohol or aloe, hand soap, everything. But unfortunately, because I used alcohol to kill mosquitoes, I've had alcohol here for a good long period of time. The alcohol here is around 70%. So I'm going to make my own hand sanitizer. So I start with 70% alcohol. Now, for alcohol to be effective against the SARS-cov2 virus, the COVID-19 disease causer, I need at least 60% alcohol solution, and I'm starting with only 70% because I never could find 90 or 99% here. So that means that I can put 15% aloe gel and combine that with the alcohol to produce a hand sanitizer. So that's what I'm going to do. Hi, this is Bill Drennan, Yucatan Bill, and I have here an aloe plant. I'm going to take a few of the biggest leaves of the aloe plant here, and I'm going to extract the aloe gel. I'm going to do that by cutting it with a clean knife and putting it into a sterile glass to allow the yellow sap to leave for about 10 minutes, the sap that might be irritating, and then I will cut the skin off of one side and then scoop out the gel. That's the plan. It's from near the bottom, and I'm letting the yellow sap, you can sort of see the yellowish color forming there, that yellow irritating type sap to drain out for about 10 minutes. And then I will peel one side each of the leaf and scoop out the gel. Minutes, so let's take a look here, and we should see a lot of yellow sap. Now this yellow sap that is draining from the aloe leaf, I'll let you see it here. You see it's quite a bit of it, yellowish orange sap. That can be very irritating to the skin. So we don't want to extract the aloe gel before getting rid of that irritating yellowish sap. And it takes about 10 minutes to get it all out. It's about all out now, so now I should be able to remove the skin from one side of the aloe leaves and scoop out that gel. Remember, I'm going to mix it with alcohol, just because it's 70% alcohol and I want 60%. I'm going to mix, for every 100 milliliters of alcohol, I'm going to need 15 milliliters of gel. No more than that, or it won't be effective. Okay, I have cut the aloe leaves. I inverted them in this glass to get rid of the yellow sap that could be irritating for about 10 minutes. I then did a secondary drain and got a little bit more, and then a tertiary drain until I got nothing. So now I'm free of the yellow sap that's in there that might irritate the skin. I'm ready to harvest the sap from the aloe leaf, not the sap, but the gel from the aloe leaf. And I have sterilized with a Clorox solution and alcohol, I have sterilized a peeler and a knife so that I can remove one side of the skin of the aloe leaves and then harvest the gel. This knife is doing a better job than the peeler was doing to remove the skin from the gel, so this is what I'm using, this knife. Okay, I'm now going to scrape out the gel from this leaf, and use a spoon to get this out. There we go. So you can see I have this nice amount of gel. Okay, this is hard to scoop and video at the same time, but let me see what I can do here. Here we go. There we go. So I'm going to scrape this all the way up. You can see this, that's nice gel coming up. So I've been scraping this gel into the container. Whisking up this aloe gel in preparation for adding 15 milliliters of aloe gel for every 100 milliliters of alcohol to get a 60% solution of hand sanitizer from the 70% solution of just pure alcohol. The aloe gel that I got from the 3 leaves, and I've been removing small pieces of leaf that got mixed in with the gel, and I'll remove all of them before it's all over. But now it's mostly liquidy, and the volume has decreased a bit. It looks like now I'm going to get about 200 milliliters from those 3 leaves. I need just 15 per 100 milliliters of alcohol, and to get a 60% alcohol-based hand gel, I will need, to get 1 liter of it, I would need 150 milliliters of aloe. So I chose things pretty well, because this is 200. I'll use 150 milliliters of it and mix it with the 70% alcohol that I was able to get, and I'll have myself a really nice hand sanitizer. I'll then add some oil for fragrance, and even though there's no hand sanitizer at all in any of the stores in Yucatan that I've found lately, I will be able to have plenty of hand sanitizer thanks to my aloe plant and some alcohol that I got earlier that I used to dry up mosquitoes that I would trap with a fan. Non-toxic way to kill mosquitoes. Okay, this is Bill Drennan, Yucatan Bill, and I cut off 3 leaves of an aloe plant, and I whisked it with a whisker, and I had much more than the 150 milliliters that I need, but I've had just 150 milliliters right now into this container, and I'm going to now add a liter of alcohol at 70%. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the rest of that liter in a little bit. I'm going to, so I can mix better. So I'm now going to pour this aloe gel in with the alcohol. This is going to be a very liquidy hand sanitizer, but it will still be a hand sanitizer with aloe that will be more gentle on the hands than just pure alcohol would be. And then what I will do is I will take this mixture and I will combine it with the rest of the alcohol, and I'll have a hand sanitizer that works. Of course, I'm going to add some drops of oil in there, some nice smelling oil. I'm continuing to whisk this mixture of aloe and alcohol so that I'll have a 60% alcohol solution for hand sanitizer. Okay, I have now mixed the gel with the aloe gel with the 70% alcohol, 150 milliliters of aloe gel, and 1,000 milliliters, 1 liter of alcohol at 70%. And now for the final touches, I'm going to put just a little bit. I don't have a dropper, so I'm going to put just a small little bit of peachy oil in here. Boop. And I will now shake it up because I didn't use a blender. And there's still some, and it's going to be more liquidy than if I had 100% or 99% alcohol to start with. But with the 70% alcohol, to keep it at least 60%, I can only add 150 milliliters of gel. So every so often I'll need to shake this up to make sure the gel and alcohol are well mixed. And there I have some hand sanitizer. I'll need to label this, but now I have a liter or so of hand sanitizer. Okay, I have now made the hand sanitizer using 1,000 milliliters or 1 liter of 70% alcohol, 150 milliliters of whisked aloe gel, and a little bit of tea tree oil. I've been stored it in here and marked it with orange tape so I didn't get it mixed up with alcohol. And I have replaced these empty hand sanitizer containers with the mix that I've made from my own aloe plants and the 70% alcohol. This is Bill Drennan, Yucatan Bill. I hope you can now make your own hand sanitizer if you need to, like I did, since the stores were empty with their shelves in this area of aloe gel and alcohol.